right, everybody, what is up? Welcome back. Back in Outer Worlds 2. So the last episode, I was really kind of getting a feel for this this region, Paradise Island. It felt like we went a lot of places, but looked around town here. We went over here, did some stuff here. I'd say I want to push a couple of these missions out. Let's see what's going on at the greenhouse. If that doesn't send us somewhere else, if that finishes it, we could move on from this side quest. This pressing cares, it's actually pretty far out here. It's out here, from here to here. So on your way, you definitely, I guess, want to walk along the road, I guess, to try and find, fast travel points. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to the greenhouse. Oh, this is where this guy, he doesn't move for me to steal anything. I kind of spent the money that I had, at that last episode buying blueprints and different things. So we still got to collect stuff. This is where we're going right here. Eventually we got to go up into that thing. Okay, so it says the compliance adjuster received anonymous evidence against some smugglers from an unknown benefactor. Suspects they could be Emmeline Galloway, the greenhouse overseer. That's her right there. Should we talk to her?
I'm simply not credulous enough to... I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
This looks like a lot of work.
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Apparently there's a lot more. Okay, I read your terminal. Security thinks you're up to something more than growing plants.
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
Well, I read your terminal. See... that seemed like the proper progression. Instead of just saying, I read your terminal, we'll give her some, scuttlebutt that's going on. Then we hit her with the evidence. But apparently they don't think I should do it that way. Trying to figure out why you'd still be working here. I figure it doesn't hurt to ask.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's Choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.00033427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So this is a pretty big deal for me.
Okay.
You read my terminal? How... embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance.
I want to know why you turned on your own operation.
Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively self-deterministic? A go-getter who's not afraid of getting into the muck if there might be profit in it? I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits? Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now.
Your
and I've
jib.
got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
Okay.
Puh, they were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture.
Guarantee?
Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardosa's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
Okay.
Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects,
Okay.
you want to be our friend. And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Okay. Well, I mean, investigate Fairfield. Investigate Fairfield greenhouse optional. Emily Galloway seemed to know a lot more than she's saying about the criminal activity. Emily Galloway's terminal made it clear. Okay, so there's an option to investigate that. What is it? Where is that at? Oh, I'm looking back that way. Oh, that's the quartermaster in that area there. I thought it might be that same person I need to pickpocket. And by the way, it was F5 to quick save. They had F9 for quick load, but I moved it to F6. It's supposed to be F5, X6, just like Fallout and everything else. Because I use F9 to launch my recording. And when you've been doing something for 22 years, it's kind of hard to break the habit. Mock apple. It said to investigate in here, but I really don't see anything to investigate. You know, like, usually it's like a terminal or something. Where are we at? Is this the greenhouse? Yeah. It's not showing anything in here on my interactive thing. Oh, those are my... I'm like, who the heck's follow me? Those are my people. I literally... I don't see anything in here. I don't understand. Investigate the greenhouse overseer. See this one? Oh, it's done. It's got the closed in. So this is done, done, done. That was that XP I got mid conversation. All right, let's go. Let's go see if we can do this. Should be interesting.
Incessant jingles over the loudspeakers. Do they ever see?
I haven't been back here at all in that section. Not sure how many buildings are back there. There's a big building. There's a few things back there. What is that? Caca! Now, I just walked in here before. This is where it's like, you know, someone brought up a good point. They said, wow, there's a lot going on in this game as far as how your character build dictates like what you can and can't do on some of these things. And also said something that I had felt it might be beneficial to hold off on some of your points instead of allocating them right away. Hold off on them because you may need them later to do something, you know? You may need them to increase sneak or pickpocket or science or something that's like... Oh, I was gonna try and just steal the war chest, huh? Where are we? We're over here. See what this war chest thing says. Some bits and maybe a biomass pistol. The chest key can be pickpocketed from the acquisitions officer called Kur. Oh look, we've got mod stuff, workbench in here as well. Okay, display current inventory. Requirements not met. Require objective active. Replenish terminal key cards. Huh. Please select from the following options. There's no options here. Do I have to talk to her? Okay.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free. If you're not with a specific division, I'm supposed to take down a name before offering my wares. I'll just make it up for expediency's sake. All bits spend the same to me. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Private matter. I'm just here to admire the drop ships. Just so you know, some workers at Spire Grove got stuck in a harvester, but I fixed it.
Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out.
Well, that was a benefit.
Sorry you had to go out of your way. What do you need this time?
Hmm.
Now there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure I can answer them for you. Wait one rapt gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this? She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I'd call it coincidence if it didn't feel so much like conspiracy. I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there?
Hmm.
I'm not sure why she didn't just tell me that in the first place. Well, we don't want an infiltrator exploiting any of our systems. Go ahead and do what you gotta. Key card to access the terminals, right here on the boxes beside me. Feel free to nab it.
She pointed that way. Zero cases. Completed. Got it. Okay, that was easy. Auntie's choice. It's very colorful during the day. I was doing a lot of stuff at nighttime in the last episode, which was cool as well, but...
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up.
I think I need one more of those, the key, and then that will finish this guy here. What are they called? The keys, healthy improvement. See, it says acquire. I think I have 3 out of 4 or something. And then this one is the one that's pretty far out. We got to go visit that doc who's pretty far away, is like based off the map, but I don't know. Maybe it's just right over there. You know, sometimes the maps can.
Talk I'm always hearing about middle and.
Well, that's got another machine right there.
The middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower manager.
You know, if you're going to be buying blueprints and buying ammo and doing all this stuff, you got to keep doing these missions that give you bits, so.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
Quartermaster Terminal is one large shipment of Spectrum vodka shorter.
How grand. That
Ooh,
officially
15.
mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is
Light
also your
pistol
good
silencer,
fortune. And while this
light
might be
pistol
a tad fewer
silencer,
bits than you
a
were hoping
decryption
for,
key.
Remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Sub Rosa. Look at all that stuff we just did. Fairfield Constables, there's investigate optional. Wow. Acquire keys to unlock the lockbox. We got that one just done because we got the 4th key. Dang, we got a lot of stuff done right there. This one here. Yeah, so now when we go back on our ship, we can unlock that to finish that. This is the one that's kind of far out. And then we got the Saboteur. Now this one says, find him information on DeVries in Fairfield. The garbled signal Neil's received came from the town of Fairfield. Even though he doubts she's still there, he thinks it's a good place to start. So optional, seeking assistance in infiltrating the Vox relay station. So maybe we should see where this wants us to go. Nowhere. Doesn't tell us to go anywhere. All right. So we got... Let me pull up that... what is this called? Outer Worlds? Yeah, I found a... Remember last episode I was talking about, I found like a beginner's guide, and it talks about best builds. Gunslinger. All right. Someone did mention that I should have taken 2 traits. I thought I made it kind of clear that if I take 2 traits, I had to take a negative trait. And all 3 of the negative traits, I didn't like any of them. It wasn't worth me getting a second trait and having to deal with a negative trait. So that's why I did that thing. So, okay, so skills. We're in skills. Again, if you're going to be a lawbringer, the skills they recommend: engineering, guns, hack, leadership, lockpick, medical, and observation. So, what do we have? Engineering, we have 0. Guns, we have 2. Hack, we have 2. Leadership, 0. Lockpick, 2. Medical, 0. And observation, 2. I know I picked. So why don't I just go in order and do engineering? So this will mechanical systems with a difficult... Yeah, we'll put 2 into engineering. Kind of just go like that. And then perks. Now, we haven't had... Remember, it's every other... So it was like we got perks at level 2, nothing at 3, then at level 4. So every 2 levels, you get access to a perk. Now, does this have any perks in here? I don't know if it does. No, it doesn't really... Build summary for the gunslinger build tells us our background traits, skills, weapons, and armor. But nothing on the perk side. Positive traits, negative traits, useful skills. Oh, here's a good one. So it does tell us, like on the skills, how I'm kind of just balancing up the 2s. It does tell us the final allocation. Even though it's saying, all right, these are the ones you should choose, it's saying the 20 points should go into guns. 10 points go into observation. 10 points go into engineering. Only 6 into hack. 6 into lockpick. 5 into medical. And 5 into leadership. So, yeah, I guess maybe the next one we'll do guns or something again. But as far as perks go, we have 12 available based off of the skills that we have. Hey, pickpocket. I'm going to grab pickpocket because I want to try and pickpocket that dude. Master armor. So I got some pickpocket now. We have that. There's that case in that building right there that I have to pickpocket this overseer up here.
Begin laboring for Auntie. I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
Pull your thrusters, Fred. A little gumption goes a long way.
You know what I have? I have the crouch set to hold, not toggle. I think it would be better if it was actually toggle. Crouch. Left control. Auto sprint toggle. Actually, I thought it was out here. Crouch preference. Here we go. Sprint is to hold. I always like that. Same with aim, but the crouching, I think toggle will be better. Yeah, that's better. I just crouched. That guy's like, knock off the funny business. I forget what that guy's name is. I don't really want to have to run back over there and look at what the case says, but I would imagine he's either in here. Oh, there's Coorer.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
I'm not an idiot, so no.
Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
That's not a
I do
word.
not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Does he remind you of one of those like circus dudes? I'm trying to find someone here named Augustine DeVries. I need to get into that Vox relay. Whispers to Neil, think we can trust this guy?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside.
Well, that's
Better
one of
yet,
our...
helping me shall result in our saving hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Okay. Well, with a premise like that, figure at least give you a listen.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Silang, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Okay. So, go to this ministry and retrieve the info.
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
I prefer diplomacy over subterfuge to frontal assaults. I'd rather work with you.
An opportunity to attain my... Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Silang is still alive, do send her back here to debrief.
Okay. Saving. Saving. Okay. So one of our things was to get on that Vox relay, and this guy says he's going to help us.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's...
All right, so let's see. Did it give us... That's still that other one, journal. Seek assistance, side quest. That one. Oh, it's out here. Cool.
She's more
New place to go. Let's go steal his stuff in his locker first.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Okay, acquire more ammunition. Tiny metal death pellets. Well, didn't I just buy ammunition last video?
Life is so confusing.
Mate, you know, kind of reminds me a little bit. Remember Starfield?
Sure, shoot.
It's like you can get lost in the back and forth. You really can. You got to kind of. $600 XP for pickpocketing that guy. Designator triple barrel shotgun and bit cartridge, almost 1,000 bits. That's pretty good. So just so you guys know, I said I didn't see any perks in this build. I had to scroll down farther, and the perks that I've chosen so far, which I don't think I can look at right now. Character. Oh yeah, I can. Perks. So I've got bullet shield and pickpocket. Here's what it says the perks I should get, or essential perks. Commando, sharpshooter, trick shot, Crabble rancher, face reader, makeshift armor, tinker, bullet shield, so that's a good one. Shrug it off, deep drums, Eden windage, and gunrunner, hail of lead, shiny new toy, and lucky strike. So the commando perk is probably the one I want to get next, because that's the one that allows you to have that other slot available. This one. Oh, that is weird. Oh, guns 1 or melee 1. Wait, I have guns 1. What was that? Anyway, whatever. How do I favorite this? T. Let's try and favorite these. Sharpshooter. These aren't in any kind of order. Sharpshooter. Trick shot. Trick shot. Crabble rancher. What the heck's Crabble rancher? What does it say? Range damage, crit chance. Okay. And then face reader. What, I feel like I scrolled past it. Jeez. There it is. Face reader. Makeshift armorer. Okay. And then tinker. And then bullet shield. Wait, are these the amount of points? Low levels. Oh, I can't. Oh, I see. So the last one we just did was Tinkerer, I think. It says you can't even do that, or you should do that at level 16. So a lot of the I'll have to re-reference this over here, because it said I should have bought the commando perk first, then the sharpshooter at 4. Then at 6 do trick. Okay, so it's telling me even the order in which to do them in. All right, let's take a look at this region. I want to get a bit of an idea of what I could loot on the way over there. So nothing at these circles. There's a couple of things at this place, which is a letter, some loot, a trapdoor, and a question mark. And then a couple things at this place, which is a card, some loose loot, and some propaganda. And then there's some stuff here. All right, we'll go to here first. That waypoint. It's just on our way, you know? He said it's on the way. Oh, they wanted me to buy ammo, huh? Let's see. Inventory. So this here, I'm thinking commando opens this spot. But what's confusing to me is if I get enough cloth, I'm supposed to be able to make a holster. But didn't that holster say something like it's your head? That might be something totally different. Anyway, this gun is the short rounds and this is compact. So short rounds is this one. I have 700 of those. And I think this is the one I'm going to need more of. So let's see if they have any short rounds in here. Is this ammo? No, this. Shells. Whatever. Sell junk. And then buy this. Acquire more ammunition. Objective complete. 540 XP. I mean, I would have rather bought those other shells, but... Oh, Jesus. Where's my marker at? So that's where I'm going out there. My marker is somewhere... Because that's that other place I went to. All right, let's just head out here, see what's going on. I ran right in front of like their shooting range, the direction they were shooting. It looks like it's that place right there. Oh, those are the two circle thingies I said there was nothing at. Okay. Now there might be... There could be I mean, not enemies, but animals or stuff out in these wilder areas. I don't know. We'll see. So, scrap metal we want to make bullets.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Polite errand folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a...
Suppositories. I knew she was gonna...
I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. Alright, so... There's got to be a secret way in here. You know, with all these roof access things, I was 100% right in saying, dude, double jump boots, like, that is the first thing you want to do. Alright, sprat hide. Shells, short rounds, nice. Oh, maglock, okay. More random loot here. Lube. Magnet. A bypass shunt. What else was in here? Loot. A goodbye letter probably on the front door. And then... Anything else? Heavy rounds, okay. Oh, it was another way to get in. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Bad knees. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak. But as long as you stay crouched, you can ignore the pain. Warning, once selected, flaws cannot be removed. Effects, plus 50% crouch speed. Crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear. Why would I want a flaw? It's like crouching makes you loud, but it makes you fast. Forget that, dude. Okay, that's the first time that like something's popped up where it's a negative, like a negative effect, and I get it. It's got like some good and some bad, but mostly bad. Let's go over here. Hopefully it's that building right there. Bad knees. Get off me, hound dog. Oh, there's someone here.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. I'd actually be convinced if I were less versed in such affairs. No matter. Despite the bold display of false bravado, you lack the bluster of an Auntie's Choice spy. Excuse my circumspection. Uninvited callers have caused much of my misfortune of late. Although, an intermeddling outsider like you may be just what I require. You travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services?
Yep, sure do.
Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. One as well-traveled as you appear might even accomplish it during the course of other adventures. The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items, ingredients, cosmetics. Many such baubles fall into my hands. Most useless to my research. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble.
Just tell me what they are.
To the point, then. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly has been sold to various unknown parties across the island. I put it to you to find them. Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities and bits. Stay true, outsider.
Okay. So bring redacted copy of Science Advent. Okay. That's going to be a collectible quest. I want to figure out where the heck those kind of things are. Let's see. So, Serial Fanatic acquired perk 10 cards. Pitchball card for 5 cards. Find all 10 around Paradise and then speak to her again. Okay. Well, that's going to be something. We're going to go here next. Tell me it's not up there. It looks like it's up. Could that be up on the level of the... No, here's the outline of the up. It looks like it's down. Very colorful. I can appreciate that.
Confronting threat.
What was that? I get some kind of rookie reward and it did like a Did you see that? It did like a fireworks thing. That was kind of cool. I could go with that. I could go with that.
Engaging combat protocols.
Well, they're pretty fast. Oh ho ho! This, when you ADS with this thing, it's really, you lose your focus big time.
Engaging is ready to assist with agent's movements.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
22 damage. Body found.
Sequencing attack strategies.
A lot of good stuff to get off these guys as far as scrap goes. That was pretty cool. That was a fair amount of those dudes and good loot. All right, so what is actually here? A substation terminal and a locked locker, protectorate wasps, and a drone control panel. Okay, I don't see any of that stuff. So how would you, I guess you'd have to sneak up to here to turn off those drones, but actually I wanted to fight them so I could get the loot. But I might actually get some XP just from doing this. Or not. Okay. So there's supposed to also be a locked locker here somewhere over here. Is it up top? In behind. Aha! Found it. Found it. Lockpick 3. Use. Drone operator log. Okay. So I don't have lockpick 3. Wonder if there's a It doesn't say anything about one of those like things you can shut off, like the power. All right, let's get rid of that guy. Now we got to go to this. Looks like maybe this is the entrance. Yeah, I like this gun. I would like a different sight on it. Definitely not that way. Definitely not that way. Kind of weird where it's at. Is there an open? I should have looked when I was up there if I could see this place. Okay, that guy's invisible. Coming back. Well, these guys got some health on them. See, I need like biomass stuff too.
Syringes primed.
Rookie roar gain level damage rate of fire. Is that from some like headshot or something? Reptilian venom sac. All right, well, we got some sac. He got sack, he said. Right, it was.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Paradise Island's gone untouched by this war.
We got the reptilian. Is that one up there? I wonder if I should try and use my shotgun. So this guy, what do we got here? We've got this guy, 21 times 8, 21 times 8. Now this one's blue, this one's green. Does it matter? Triple barrel shotgun, designator triple barrel shotgun. 4 in the mag, 2.7, 40%, 2.7, 65%. Tracing unit. All right. How about we put this away and try this guy? Well, that was a lot better. So it's got a tracing unit, which is supposed to show me the weak spot. Something behind us? Maybe this is why what's-her-name who came over here did not come back, because there's these reptilian things here. All right. Reptilian, Crabble, Hammerclaw. So there's something possibly over here. There's a dock out here. Is there anything on that dock? How am I supposed to see the weak spot thingy? It's like a shark. Looks like I'm supposed to scroll those things over. Nope, not like that. G5 XQ. That's just scrolling, doing that stuff. Crabble meat. Reptilian hide. Reptilian claw. Reptilian. Alright. Oh, I see. Look, if you look through those things, they kind of... it's kind of weird. See what this place is over here. Are those pumpkins? No. Alright, so... there's a trooper here.
Back again. Now look, if you're that new salesperson, don't bother. Whoever was here packed up and left. I just come out here to tick boxes on Milver Street's list. And it's these bits.
You like short rounds. Like the triple barrel shotgun, it's pretty cool. You found a copy of Science Adventure. Oh, this is one of those things we're supposed to take. Alright, so they're just going to be volume 3 of 10. They're just going to be randomly around. That's never good. Dang, dude, everything's requiring lockpick 3. So one of the things about these games that abandoned workbench, medical 4 or sickly trait. I can't use that. Hack 3, I can't do that. This looks like a place we may have to return to later on. Engineering, unjammed door. Oil it up, hit it with a hammer. So I'm collecting like a lot of maglocks, but because I don't have... Oh, another decryption key. Nice. Trauma kit. Nice. All right, so what do we have in here? We have a decryption key, science and adventure, a jam door, a wall panel, locked container, a trauma kit on the backside. Oh, that's on the outside. Yeah. Hack 3. So that wall, yeah. So I have the mag pick things, but I don't have high enough hack to actually utilize them now. Kind of gets away. I was saying that, you know, these games, and you go somewhere and you're like, oh, I want to open that thing up. All of a sudden you're like, I have 12 lock picks, but I don't have the ability to use them on that. And it's almost like you're constantly chasing your tail when it comes to the right perks, skills, and traits. White chocolate yummies. All right, so we're back over at this place now. A body and a prism repeating rifle. Prism repeating rifle. I'm finding a lot of guns in here. I don't know if they're any good, but so far so good. Something bad happened here. It looks like everything's in maybe this building here. What is that noise? Something over here is pounding on the wall.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Hey, who are you? Get over here again. Black powder. Workbench.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rat is a dangerous rat.
Okay.
That obvious, huh? Yeah, I was hoping there'd be something worth harvesting. Something worth the trouble of killing the poor creature. But hope is the father of disappointment.
Oh, Mill Street sent me here to find a report.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silang. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
Okay. Wasn't trying to steal your job. You seem capable. I don't think you ever grafted soldier before. Good luck with your problem. You seem capable.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now. Including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graft's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
All right, and you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong.
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. to think I'm one of the lucky ones.
You mentioned Enhanced Soldier Division.
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished.
Whoa.
That they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Okay, have you asked her for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Hope things work out for you.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
Okay, that
Me or did Inez remind you of Helen?
worked out pretty good.
Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
All right, we got a workbench in here. The door is barred shut. Okay. Well, look at they tore these consoles up.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the system.
Getting some biomass finally. I think that's important for building things later on.
Engaging hostile life forms.
See, I don't see how this... Ooh, nice. I don't see how those little monocle thingies are supposed to help me find the targeting spot. But they said that this rifle does that. It shows the weak spot. I sure hope I have like unlimited carrying capacity, because I'm looting everything. I don't care. Doesn't really say that there's anything in this particular area here. There's an auto dock, there's a workbench. It shows that other building outside has like the stuff I'm probably looking for. Some tea and some bits, please. What I have to look for is those dang observation walls. Like you have to stare at a wall for a while, not knowing what the heck you're gonna find. Modern mini rolls. All right, we're getting a lot of random loot in here. Alert! Overdue deliverable. Our records indicate 24 arc to print the pass. Okay. Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center complete. Okay. Sensors task field report. 3 dead, 6 missing. 2 sentinels. Sprat Wrangler. Well, I got some kind of key card off that. Bullets, always helpful.
Enthusiastically utilizing unfriendly. Engaging combat protocols.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
You're low on health. Use medical inhaler. Okay. I used it didn't look like I was low on health. It looked like I was above half. Okay. Oh, up that way, okay. Alright, main menu, unsanitized reports. Following reports on sanitized. Do not let this information leave. Please select the report. Reptilians attacking. Again, I don't think Crabble Dabble. The Order, the Elevated Scourge of the Protectorate. Tragedy of Horizon Point. The War with Auntie's Choice. It's hard to tell if you're like actually going through those things. I don't know. I don't know. I've never been a fan of the computer stuff like in any of these games, so someday I'll figure out how to use this weak point spotter. But it's pretty powerful, and I don't use too many rounds with it, so whatever. Dude, I turned it off, and it's still going.
Inbound Raptidon.
Another repeating rifle. Now this is what I need. I need a lot of cloth. I need foil. I don't know if this is gonna like drop me down into that other room that's barred. Could be. Black powder to make bullets.
Highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milverstreet.
Pick up high security lockbox. Now I believe that like goes on the ship and then I unlock it with these decryption keys. I don't know, we'll see. Administrator's reports. New Horizon for mental refreshment. I think this is what he wanted. Print cartridge. You have gained report on mental refreshment. All right, printing complete. Objective complete. Return to route. By direction of the council, please decree you wish to view. Do not spare the rod. Claims of sovereign latency. Sentinel ignore claims of clemency. As per previous decrees, reporting is sufficient. Man, they're like, everyone is super duper rooper. Return to Milver Street. We got what we needed. Are we over in that other? We're not even in that other building. Everyone's super paranoid. And this is that original room. And that original room. All right, we got what we came for. Plus, we got a. Oh, the funny thing is, it doesn't show this on my interactive map. This section here, it shows the other building, but it kind of looks like the stuff that we picked up in here. So let's go see if we can. Looks like we can climb onto the roof. Imagine the front door is barred. Nope. Alright, so what do we got in here? This and this. That stuff. Open vendor. Sell junk. Okay. Alright, so he's got 500 of these for 1,500. 250 shotgun shells in those. Just buy those. Doors barred shut. More cloth and foil. That's really good. Okay. I am short round. Activate barracks. Okay, that's that first door. Examine. Observational report. More made it likely a joke of the barracks during the antisocial behavior. Johnson spoke in his sleep
I'll
last
take
night.
fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
All right, let's take a look and see what's in here. We got a maintenance hatch, the dispenser, a trooper, the barred door. In here, there should be some uniforms, some juvenile thingies, a hole in the roof, a door, a uniform, and an observation report. So not a lot going on in here. Oh, I just went outside. I want to get in there. Shells, please. There's a peacekeeper uniform.
Gladly. I welcome you on.
Cigarette lighter. Bracelet. Another peacekeeper uniform. All these uniforms and stuff I can obviously sell or break down maybe. I think I got everything from this facility. This stuff in here is like basic loot. Loot. All right. So, let's see. While we're over here, what else is there? There is... We hit that place. There's some different things there. Wow, there is just a lot of places to go. Like, we hit this place, but there's these 3 little places down here, which... There's a lot of Crabble hammer claw. There's a lot of like dead animals it's showing around here. And at the facility there is there's a science and adventure book. Crabble tower, lock container, mag pick, safe, container, Crabble butt claw, the skeleton Crabble is real. You know, I think those are going to be the kind of places that I visit during this stream. Now look, so we did get a fast travel to here, so that could be helpful, like to hit this place or kind of go over and hit this place. I think right now our best bet, we got to go back and talk to this guy. Is there anything else? See, we got that place there. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and just fast travel here. I say just. It seems like it's way closer, but it's still outside of town, and it takes a while. Yeah, I feel like they've done a good job, like as you go, the side missions. Some of the I like side missions so like you can do locally right there, where you don't have to go like too far away and come back. That one we grabbed over there was pretty extensive. But having it as we collect those things, we can go back to her and end up getting a card after 5 of them, and after 10 of them, we actually get like a 1% increase in something. Small amount, but I guess it would add up over time.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not...
Trooper Silang, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed?
I think so.
Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture
Topmost
of
coat?
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Maybe you can get out of it through a technicality. Have you tried breaking your legs? Forget him. Join me. I've got a ship with beds, snacks, and just residual trauma. Why hold back? Should I try and...
That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Good for you. Ha ha. Now punch his hat off. Bold but stupid.
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Have plenty to be thick-skulled not to realize you want me to ask for more details. Wait, you said you'd get me to the Vox. Are you stringing me along?
Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yesayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Okay, skip the preamble.
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
Say no more, I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
Just worry about getting me into the Vox.
Consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market.
This guy is a
I can
shyster.
only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately. Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Locate that. Skill point available. Return to Milver Street. Yeah, we got all that. So, speak with Vigilant Hogarth in Westport. So where is Westport? Region. Oh, this is over by the side mission for Niles. Over here. So that's pretty cool. That's going to take us boop, 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 all the way over there. And let's see. J. Character. Skills. All right. Lockpick. Was it lockpick or hack? Lockpick. Let me see. Let's scroll back up and see how. So it wants me to have a total of 6 in lockpick. Right now, I'm going to put it in lockpick to get it up to 4, because 4 is like that's the minimum of trying to lockpick a few of the things around here. See if I can send
All
her
done in
to my
there?
ship.
Was hoping we could chat. Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's choice.
You got a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship. I didn't mean me, but all right. I see where your head's at. Keep safe out there.
After you.
Okay, so she's in the party now. I hope that doesn't mess up my quest for him. So now we have 3 companion quests going. I mean, I could finish this companion quest off by going back to the ship. I have his reunion. Oh, see, he's going to have to be with me. Let's try this, you guys. Let's try going back to the ship. And see if I can do that, whatever's in that crate, which is right here. Valerie's mod kit, a kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Visit a workbench. Advanced decryption keys. I only need 4. I've got 6. Companion mod kits. You've acquired a companion mod kit at the workbench. You can use this to apply mods to your companion. Now this was that other one that I picked up here, and it requires 5 keys and I only have 2. So that's cool. Now that should actually finish Valerie's mission. Let's see, companion quest. Upgrade Valerie. All right, so we got to upgrade her, and I believe it's in here. Okay, workbench, party upgrades, Valerie. So we can upgrade Valerie. Superheating coils. What is this? Her blaster, plasma charge, her armor plating, superheated coils. Weapon now deals frost damage, burn damage. Okay. Is that it? Acid proof plating, static plating. I guess that. Crafting. Is that it? Party upgrades. That one and that one. Exit. Upgrade Valerie. See if maybe what I'm hoping is she doesn't have any more missions for me right now. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to want to take these 2 with us because at the same place, I got to find... There's Valerie. I got to find what's his name. Someone's over here.
Got Inez moved into... You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
Let's give Inez a chance before Inez doesn't really matter. She hated corporate...
Yeah, suppose you're right. They'd have matched wits.
I'd like to know more about the merger between Anticleo and Space's Choice. So first question is, do you have any opinions? No, I want...
Oh yeah? What's needling you?
I wanted him to join me. I found a lot of liquor in the captain's quarters. Nothing about that. I don't really care about.
Something. I had some trouble.
Believe me, I understand.
I had a anyway.
Come on, man.
That was the past.
Glad to hear it. Well, we should get back
to
it.
Other ways to cope. Healthier ones. When I'm not out there heroically saving the colony, I like to think. Just remember, was there anything else you needed, Commander?
Well, how the heck do I get... Oh, maybe when I go to leave, it'll ask, who do you want to take with you? Yep, there we go. So I want to take... leave Valerie and take him. That's what I needed. We'll leave Valerie, take him. And the only reason is because the mission for these two is both out in this area here, so. All right. I think that's going to do it for this particular episode. Did a lot of stuff. We actually starting to get my build going toward where it should be. Seek assistance infiltrating. Yeah. Oh, I left a marker over here somewhere. Right there.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the protectorate folks resent us.
I think maybe I should see. I've got actually a lot of space for guns, and it's not encumbering me, so I don't think that's an issue. We got all these uniforms. Still haven't changed uniforms. We got that thing. This is the one I'm worried about it filling up. I mean, realistically, this is just food and drinks. This is health restored, health restored, health restored, health restored, health. It's all health. I think I'm going to sell all that stuff.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to
All right, I'm going to go through do all this stuff. We'll come back next episode, and we will head out in this direction here, because we got to get over to here. Obviously, along the way, we'll hit some of these places. Whatever seems valuable, but you guys, hope you're enjoying the series. Thanks for watching. You guys hit that like button. Join me next episode.